Matthew 22:14. For many are called, but few are chosen. The story of X, Chapter 1, 1 year to change everything. In our main character Xavier's last YouTube video, he talked about changing the game or changing the world. I am a step in that direction, the narrator for his story. You can call me Y. To introduce X, he's 22 years old, is in graduate school pursuing a master's in accounting, and also lives in San Antonio, Texas. He has been into content for about a year and picked up doing sports videography and documentaries earlier this year. We'll get to why these things are important later. X usually follows a disciplined morning of reading his word, going for a walk, eating a good breakfast. We will get to the reason he does these things every morning later, along with what he is chasing during this time of his life. For now, it's important to understand some of his motives regarding the way he lives every day. He follows a few simple pillars. Abide by the expectations of living a holy, righteous life according to Jesus Christ. Make his family proud, / wear his last name on his back. Keep achieving every day. Grow every day. Work to become the best self possible while helping others open their mind to being greater or achieving more than they have bubbled themselves into. Right now, he's trying to source some potential high-caliber high school football players to do individual documentaries on over the summer and into the fall. The process he follows is looking local for good talent, seeing what events they might have going on or plan to do, like training, official visits, 7-on-7, and drafting out a message to send over to see if they'd be interested.
That's all you can do as well, is just trust in God and put your best foot forward. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to change the game or change the world or do both at the same time.
Time's up on the work he was doing this morning, though. He's got to head over to school for one of his classes at Texas State University.
One of the greatest gifts God has given you after time and health and his son are the gift of relationships. And not just any kind of pain, family, but a type of pain, listen, a category of pain so deep, so traumatic, so heartbreaking, that you find yourself even struggling to forgive the person who has wounded you in a particular area.
Usually X is pretty good about packing his own food and meal prepping, but he's been in a little bit of a slump, as you call it, so he's been eating at this sandwich spot called McAllister's. Another important thing about our guy is his commitment to reading over the past couple years. His current read is The Magic of Thinking Big, He doesn't necessarily read books to gain a word-by-word guide to altering some things in his life, but instead to get some inspiration about how he could do things differently or things he could add that would benefit him in regards to living life, or maybe how he approaches content creation, things like that. Today, X is getting to some laundry he'd said he would have gotten done a little bit ago after he got back from school. But hang tight, I think he has some words to share in regard to the title of this chapter.
Walk this tightrope with a feline's agility. The streets did so much shit to me, I could never live civilly. I can never lead a scene without checking my mirrors visually. Come with that energy, cause some shit gon' always stick with me. They wanna know what I brought to Griselda. I say validity. They asking what work that niggas put in. I'm like, what didn't we? Problems, then I correct through the obstacles, I progress. Illogical for them to feel they responsible for our success.
I have 1 year to change everything, bro. Make a change forever, basically. Like, basically, alright. I have an accounting job lined up. It starts fall 2026 next year. So I'm in school right now, but from basically now till then, I have that much time to figure out if I could do this. Low-key. And that's where our story begins, my guy. We're gonna try to find a way, and like, bro, there's two football players in this area, San Antonio, that I'm trying to make documentaries about, and like, I think that's where I want to start. But on Instagram, you can't message people if they don't follow you back, so we're gonna try to figure that out. But for now, it's just about figuring out how to make a play. And we're gonna find a way, and we got a year to do it. So best of luck, I guess. But yeah, that's the plan right now. That's the plan. We're gonna figure something out today. It's just one of those days. It's like, dang, you find out you can't message them, so there's really no way in. But we're gonna find a way in eventually. But for now, it's just kind of tough, because it's like, bro, it's like, of course I'm willing to go elsewhere in Texas to do these things, but I think right now I just want to start local, because that's just a lot of travel. Or I mean, that might just be a sacrifice I have to make. But yeah, we're gonna try and find the way to get these to a documentary. And I think that's where we're going to start right now, is making documentaries and doing this YouTube stuff. So yeah, that's the play right now. We can figure it out, but for now, it's just about making the play.
Some deep thoughts from X, but he will get through it. It's only a matter of how. How will he make a play? How will he get some other athletes? Will he have to travel to some other cities like Houston or Dallas to get to some athletes? How will he get his content to reach a bigger audience? All great questions, only to be answered on God's time, which seems to be one of the hardest parts in all of this, to keep going, keep grinding, to finally see some benefits. That's where the discipline comes in, to keep doing it again, again, and again, even without result. That's what separates a warrior from a fighter. The will to show up again and again and again.
So today I gotta go back to the school because they're having they're doing a CPA study exam, which is basically this accounting certification exam type thing. They're starting a study group for the summer, and I told myself, regardless of how I feel, I'm gonna get my CPA. Done deal. Just because, it's always good to have a plan outside of your plan. Like this that I'm trying to do is a shot in the dark. It's okay to It's okay to have a B plan, plan B, regardless, because you never know. So I told myself, regardless of what's going on, I'm gonna get my CPA. So they're having a study group little thing at school today, and I'm about to go over there. They have like an info session type thing, so I gotta go get that done. And I need to get something to eat. I ain't eaten yet. So I was gonna go back to McAllister's, but I was like, low key, twice in the same video is kind of crazy. So I don't know about that one, but we'll see. And what else? Oh my gosh, I had something. I don't know. I was about to say something. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of crazy going to McAllister's twice in the same video, so I don't know if I'll go. I might though, low key, because it is good. But we'll see. And word of the day, Matthew, what was it? What did I read today? Let's see. 23 verse. We'll go with, I'll give you a couple. 11 through 12. The greatest among you must be a servant. He was talking about the Pharisees earlier in the chapter or book. Yeah, chapter. So he's kind of connecting it to that. Like they were saying all these laws and don't abide by them. And long story short, the greatest among you must be a servant. Always be a servant first. That's how I try to live. 12. Those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. Simple as that, bruh. Stay humble. You are not anybody. I am nobody. I am nobody. God is everything. And last one. Okay, 25. I like this one. First wash the inside of the cup, and the outside will become clean. That's tough. That could be with your body. Just like physically, like eating good, all that kind of stuff. And then, of course, you got to start in your heart. The heart controls everything. They say the brain controls everything, but according to the Word of God, the heart is what causes you problems, causes you to sin. So you got to start inside for the outside to become clean. So, yeah. But let's go head out. I got to get to this thing.
I know it's common for people to claim it's great to have only one plan so you can put your absolute all into what it might be. While true, X also has a great point to always have a strong plan B. Unfortunately, you can't only rely on one plan. One plan sets you up for failure. If one of the greatest war generals, Napoleon, went into each battle with only one plan, had he been met with an unforeseen circumstances, failure and loss would be the result. If you can't prepare well, opportunities will be missed. An opportunity can only be taken advantage of when you have the proper preparation for taking on unknown opportunities. What I mean is, if you prepared yourself each day to take on a new challenge, you forge the skill of adaptability and also the means to take on a challenge you may have already been faced with. Regardless, it's important to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. These are some of Xavier's most important people, his sister and his girlfriend. He who finds a wife finds a good thing, and it is also great to have a great relationship with your siblings. I'm sure we will continue to get acquainted with these two in the future, but for now, watch Xavier's first attempts at getting some cornrows.
In like a creepy way. Lick it, and I'm gonna lick it. Lick it.
Bruh, but he's only gonna be there for 2 hours.
What time is it right now?
2:30.
No.
What do you mean no?
We're good.
No, we're
I don't
not.
want to hurt Tiffany. Show them what I'm working with. Y'all, this is a braid. Can you see? Now let me. Yes.
Yeah,
I sat there and look at this length. I braided it to the head. Get it with the light. Get it with the light. Hit it with the light. Yes. Wait, let me focus. Yeah. Dude, when you watch his back, Xavier, y'all chat. When he watches this back, he's gonna say thank you. Actually, let's not go over there just yet. Let me finish.
No, we're going.
Let me finish
This
the
is
head.
over. This is over. Just look.
You bringing that head to me to braid it?
Yes, please fix it.
I parted it. I did the thing.
Please help me.
I don't know if you can go over. You look too good, bro.
Put a head on that.
You look good, mom.
No, it's gonna get taken out anyway.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I want her to see up close how good I did.
Wait, let's call my mom.
Call her.
Yeah, let me call my mom too. Let's show her.
Wait,
This
Xavier.
abomination.
It looks so good.
And this is how I know you got that bias. I don't know what it's called, but it's the bias where whenever you do it, it's just like
Okay,
perfect.
wait. Turn to the side with the sunlight. That's where it's
No.
really hitting.
Mom.
Hello? Wait, let me see.
Man, I could do it right now. I could do that right. I could do it tomorrow.
You need help.
I could do it tomorrow.
That's the equivalent to you?
No.
Is it just like the
That's not even the equivalent. That's the lesser. If I were to do the equivalent, you could do it.
is it like the principle of just like not like giving myself up, but
Being a
like being in a vulnerable place and
yes,
then like
because you're sitting there getting your hair braided, she's behind you.
Would I recommend it to my children or my grandchildren? Probably not. But do I think that there's a...
Moose, I want you to know that we just hit 40,000 subs. Oh, okay, come on, chill. We just hit 40,000 subs, okay? And we're on the road to 50,000. Yep, remember 7 on Twitter, baby.
We will see you soon for the next pages in the story of X. Blessings upon you, brothers and sisters.